Hi everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium here on the Bella Bunny. Last time, we made an ass of ourselves with the woman who was involved with the hanged man. We should not have asked her to fuck with us. Whoops. Anyway, let's see if I can get anything else out of her.
Thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Let's talk more about so-called assault.
Topic, but okay.
There's nothing else. Okay. What about this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
The physical instrument, anti-object task force initiate. Oh my god. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Well, it wants a physical instrument, right? I do have stuff for physical. Oh, wait, I need to exit out of here. Hang on. I do have a lot of stuff for physical instruments, so let's take a look at our clothes, and let's put this book away, because this is not helping. Physical instrument was like, one physical instrument. I'll do that, because it gives me shivers as well. Let's see. I thought I had more. That's pain threshold. -2 to physical instrument for the scarf. Drama! So much drama. Wow, that's it? I didn't have anything else to physical instrument. Oy. Okay, I'm probably not gonna die if I try this.
Small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Try it. Go on. I passed?! Oh my god! You're kidding me! Holy shit!
Something cracks inside.
I actually got a 16?! That's insane! Holy fuck! Okay, I'll admit I was not expecting to succeed that.
Unbelievably satisfying sound.
It really was.
Nice.
Nice, the young woman nods.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
Well, damn.
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
Well, let's see. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did that. Yeah, I need to tell her later. I need to do this without Kim. And now I can explore the whirling secret passages. Hell yeah. Okay, but let's get naked. Because that's how Harry rolls. And let's actually, well, he's gonna need a flashlight. But what clothes should I put on? I'm thinking, I usually go really well with the commander's jacket, because it gives me the esprit de corps individual calculus. I might take the reaction speed and hand-eye coordination just in case something's happening down there, and I'll put on my cowboy hat for the encyclopedia just in case. Pants, I'm limited for pants. I either get the, let's see, I either get that or minus savoir-faire plus 1 electrochemistry. I don't think that's going to be useful down there. But, well, I'll wear them anyway because I'd rather have the reaction speed just in case. Gloves, glasses, neck, and shirt. The cuirass for the shirt, for sure. Glasses. I don't need to look like a nerd. Plus 1 logic, minus authority. Would I even need authority in this area? Let's get rid of the drama. I don't care about the drama. I could put the necktie on for the drama, actually. I could also put the horrific necktie on. Holy shit. The gloves, I only had the 2 pair, right? Oh, I do have the banger silk scarf. Yeah. And for gloves... It's either electrochemistry or half-light, and I feel like half-light is something that's going to be way more important. Let's see. How am I looking? Yeah. I like that. Alright. Looks good to me. Let's go in. I don't have a gun. Oh. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman.
Whoa.
Writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
Sexy. What were those people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural. They're sensationally unnatural.
Ooh. Nice. I think I can see Nicholas's bedroom from
You
here.
can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here.
Aww.
The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Uh-huh.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions.
I agree. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, hi.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Visual calculus.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer,
He looks at you.
it was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to save these for a minute. Well, there is... hand-eye coordination. I've got one in pretty much everything. I don't need esprit de corps. I have enough items that do that for me. Rhetoric is... nah. I honestly think I'm gonna go... let's do hand-eye coordination. There we go. Now I'm up to 5 on that one. Alright. Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind our rape victim's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Okay. Let's have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left the pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
I feel that in my bones, because every time I try to go shoe shopping, can't find my size. Ever.
Of course. Damn.
This print doesn't look like the odd-sold print we found at the hanging, Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, though, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Alright, let's move on. The pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. Oh. Pinball maker's coat, empathy and hand-eye coordination, Pog. Yo. Oh, I like that one. That's really good. I should actually put the crowbar in my other hand. Just in case there's anything I can actually open. Schematics for a pinball machine, futurism themed. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Okay, there's nothing else in here. Aha. What's with the pinball machines? This pinball is white. Diora. The back glass shows a female. Oh, I fucking missed that. No, NB. The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. $5.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you've played it?
A little.
Oh, let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Lieutenant size.
Cornelius Gordy
Ha!
and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
I am so glad that I just upped my hand-eye coordination.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Mundi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed, think of them as balls.
Okay.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
I'm 3 goat-faced balls is my band name.
Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A Mesk nationalist.
Oh, racist mountaineer?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations.
What?
This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated.
Is
The
this
balls
a
leak
metaphor?
almost imperceptible disruptions in the You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can't be done, just watch!
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
YOLO! Ah!
You can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Well, I tried.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
This door is connected to the one upstairs, but how do we get through?
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important. We can get in and out using the roof door.
Now, I did see about the bush, so I'm gonna go take a look at that.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Look in.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
It says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
This elevator was left 88. This elevator was maintained a long time ago.
At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
Oh my god, Kim, you are so... you are so, positive about life. That's hilarious. Look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800.
Money.
Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long, long time ago.
This elevator must have been needed to transport the pinball machines up and down.
Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for a freight elevator.
He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. Alright, let's fucking go. Oh, okay. I know it was the... Oh, hang on. What?
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Yeah, this used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice maker said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
Me too.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Well, maybe he should let me stay for free then.
It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and God ought to be made knowledgeable so he could perform counterspells.
Oh my god, that's funny. Alright. You can get rid of those.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation. Yeah?
That door there, did you know it leads to an elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
It's an old pinball workshop. Room back there. This place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
There's a peephole on the other side looking in your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
The lieutenant points to her window. The unmade bed is visible through the glass.
Okay.
There's a pause as she processes this information.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
We don't know at this point.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
There were tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly. She feels like quarry, encircled. Her eyes dart to the door.
That's it for now.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I gotta talk to Garte. Alright, let's go. And I gotta find that, not that.
This window is
That's not what I wanted. I want that. Okay, let's go downstairs. Talk to Garte.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Yeah, I saw another thing.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
What if I told you I got in the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, it's important to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines. A pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering
You
if you found pinball machines there.
think I'd turn this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Classy in room 3. She nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here. Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else?
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room right next to Classy's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
Uh-huh, it was him.
What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine.
Thanks,
See
Kim.
that it's covered.
I love you.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall.
Alright, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
Yeah, I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the Whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Wait, so you know of the curse?
Everyone knows of it.
Well, the Whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get it wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline?
It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
Relax, Mr. Gart. I'm sure there is no doom. He simply wants to share his discoveries with you.
The Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade, which failed, though perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost.
You must really care about this place since you worked here for so long.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Aha! So you finally admit it?
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion.
Yeah. Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, it's just done. Sweet. Haha. And who named it Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateneers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
Oh, good luck to you with this place then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't want to pay you. I'm keeping my money. Okay, so that was that. What else have I got? Okay. Confront the Hardy Boys. Here we fucking go. Hi, asswipe.
It's you again. What is it?
Let's go over the rape victim again.
Again? Seriously, man.
No.
Yeah.
She says she wasn't.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience.
Uh-huh.
She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type.
Wow.
She's fucked up.
Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her.
Oh, here we go.
I am gonna fucking...
What?
Hit you. Duck.
Yeah!
Titus Hardy.
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Nice.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The rest of the cafeteria has gone quiet, too. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Where'd you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you've bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
And which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in here.
Uh-huh.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
The chief picks his beer back up to offer silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So what's on it?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen?
Alright, fuckwit.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Fine.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Fucking asshole. You got anything to say, bitch?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Suddenly stretching! What are you doing, man? That caught me off guard. Now they said it was on the bush. I don't know what that really means. It's not here. It said on the corner. Near the bedroom. Or is it inside? I think it means inside. Okay. Well, what have I got? Interact.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white. A bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim? What am I wearing? I'm wearing a scarf, and I'm wearing a hat, and I'm wearing shoes. Hi!
This is the Insulindian lily, called Mabel's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Huh.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
What's a revolution?
A big political and military conflict.
Oh, whoa. Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communists and the anarchists. White their color. But the custom started in the suzerain's army,
Huh.
so it held meaning for the king's men too. It's about girls and boys more than size. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the civil war.
Jeez. Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence, it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Alright.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a bluesky on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
Yeah, I should. Okay. Yes, I forged the signatures. I really need to give them to, Claire. Don't suppose I can fast travel, right? Not there. Damn. Okay. Well, let's go back to Everett Claire. He might still be at the thing. Hi, racist. Bye, racist. Looks like I got an Alan Grant aesthetic. Honestly, yeah, here. You can see me now. I also have a scarf because it's chilly. Oh, hi. A composite eye of halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz. I have not persuaded the door to open yet. Hi, asswipe.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes.
I hate this nerd's voice.
Now, what can Everett Claire do for you today?
Oh, I need to mail them.
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day. By all means, Harry.
No. I'll mail them. I meant to do that instead. Shit. Tick, if you're sending me things, I can't see them. I'm using my phone as a VTuber. Okay, there was that mailbox outside the Whirling and Rags, so I gotta go there. I like how Kim gets so shitty when you have to run everywhere. I just run because- I run now because it makes him so mad. It's extremely funny to me. Hello, mailbox.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Good mailbox.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulation.
I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Other than kicking?
Hey! Drop the white envelope.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon.
Cool.
Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slut Everett. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Okay, that is... Let Everett know you mailed them. Alright. Doop 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 doop. I've got to go up the store again, again, and then again, and again, and again, and again, and again. I'm always wandering up and down these stairs. I really wish there was a fast travel point for my walking time. Alright, here we go. Stop telling me to get up, watch. How dare.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
Well, it's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now.
Damn right you can, pig.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun. Nothing is off the table.
See? Forging that secret paid off. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
The signatures I got. Did you order them a hangman killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What did you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men? Ow! Thanks, hamsters!
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries.
Yeah.
The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them. Even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Been trying of mice and sand again, just as hard as it was years ago. Interesting. I'll note that down. Curious about it. There. Noted for future. How's this connected to the strike?
No strike, only war.
It's all
Class
about
war.
cheese.
Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people and fuck Wild Pines.
Okay.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start.
Okay.
It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
Impressive.
And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
How are you gonna fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan?
Poo-poo!
Clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
Okay.
That's drugs.
Yes, it is.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories in Solar and Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it.
Yeah, Kim?
All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, maybe illegal. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
Okay.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
I like the wacky uncle line.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
Thank you for the experience.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make
Rainbow
sure
party.
the Union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Okay.
He's basically admitting to it.
Yep. Drugs are... yeah.
Yes, yes, of course. And while you're doing that,
I'll report
please
this.
go ahead and also tell the Wild Pines. I want to hear them squeal from the indignity.
Fair.
Nothing in his features betrays any...
He's not worried about me.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of...
Oh no, not the little girls.
Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks, and steel welders who want to weld steel.
Yeah, but what if the steel welders want to walk catwalks?
I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Can't decide if this is communism.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on. I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
Uh-huh.
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
I'm not feeling a whole lot of Rochelle here. Not enough flags or kings.
Harry, the future I have in store for Martinez will have all the macho aesthetics you love so much. The crowns, the guns. I will even slip in a skull and bones for you, my friend.
Fuck yeah, pirates.
Oh yeah, skull and bones. Skull and bones on the Revacholian flag. The Revacholian Death Star. Oh yeah, the visual image has completely bedazzled you. You're 100% with Everard now.
Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
The signatures I got. I know you plan to force him out with the construction noise.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
Row houses.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed.
The lieutenant says grimly.
You were there. You saw the place. A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it.
Slam.
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez. And they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth center supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
You supermarket church complex. You really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do. I got the center, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
Wait, but will you erect a statue of yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You would look nice as a statue.
Knew you were up to something.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him, as he thinks of her.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
You bastard.
Your gun is with an old woman. I hear she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff.
Shut up.
Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
So I think I know who she is.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She's waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
What?
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth. Good job, Kim.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry.
Oh.
I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Okay, how about the funding
you've
one? There
been
were a
running
couple of
with
other
renewed-
things I
That's
could
drug
do.
trafficking.
All they do is produce components.
That sounds shady.
The company thinks we're gonna transport the
Benefit is
And the kids on...
I'm an old... But if I...
He's basically admitting to it.
I must solve the murder, okay?
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade.
Is there a trade or isn't there?
Let's look at the big picture.
Oh.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how great, Harry. Great. I
Okay.
built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open. I'm always happy to educate and
Hi,
very
Spud.
nice, Harry.
That was a lot. Holy cow. Hi. What up? Hang on, I have a visitor. Come here. Oh, big baby. Hello. Yeah, that's my microphone. Hi. Do you want to be on stream? You want to be on stream too, silly? All right, I'll hold you. He wants to be held right now. He's been really needy all day. So I'm just gonna hold him, and at least I can play this game just with my one hand. Okay, let's see. Sure, let's put it in reaction speed. All right. Oh, hi, sweetie. Mwah. I have a kitty. Yeah, I'm playing a game. What's wrong, baby? Well, we said we could talk to this guy.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man.
Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I want to ask about someone.
Mr. Evrat doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Tell me about this Edgar guy.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Evrat's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say.
I'm not gonna interrupt him. I want more info.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Safra.
Okay.
Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
South Safra. A lot of bulk chemical manufacturing going on there. A lot of cargo shipments being made.
Interesting.
The trade must have been lucrative for the trip to be so long.
Tell me about Manana.
He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Everett sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
I know people like that at work. It's like, what do you actually do here? Oh, I'm just here for the entertainment and moral sport. Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
Yeah, sure is friendly. He tried to kill me. Tell me about Everett.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. Well, tell me about Rene.
The night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Rene. They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Hold up. Gaston was a human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Mr. Martin, Gaston also taught history and human studies to the Clay brothers.
Okay.
Sure, mister.
Well, I got some info. That's good. It's getting laid out. Can I fast travel? Probably not, because God knows every time I ask if I can fast travel, I can't. Yep. Let's save. Okay. I think I'm gonna need my reaction stuff for, the pig. So let's go do some other things first. And then we'll take a break and then we'll go do the pig. Okay. So let's go. Let's talk to our good friend here. Oh, they've gone to bed. A shame. I'll have to do that in the morning. Let's take a look here. Let's go listen to the Door Gunner Megamix. I know I can do that, so...
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Alright, let's play it.
You push command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Ah.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
Was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
Lieutenant looks at the tape. You're familiar with his look now. It's his look of suspicion.
There's more going on here than we know.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough.
I think it sounded alright.
Yes. It was just luck.
There's more going on.
What was this Cordy?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
What's Cohoy?
A village on the Samaran Isla, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
Okay then, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Okay. I think it's a good time for me to actually take a break. So if you're watching the VOD, it'll be instantaneous, but if you're live with me, just go grab yourself a water and we'll be back after a quick stretch. I'll see you then.